I am currently in Madison, Wisconsin, in a hotel room. You might be asking, why the fuck are you in the hotel room in Madison? Truth is, I have been having this urge to restart myself for what's to come. I just had a huge backlog of work that I needed to get to, but being constantly distracted at my own apartment, I just felt like probably a better idea to go somewhere where there is no distraction whatsoever, only me and my work, and I can get that done. So I can start the week afresh, start the month afresh, start the year afresh, because it's Chinese New Year coming up, the day that I'm shooting this. I started looking online. Chicago is very expensive. Kenosha is, I don't know about Kenosha. And I also looked upwards to Sheboygan, but landed in Madison because I found this hotel that's really nice with a great view, as you could probably see in previous footage, and the whole weekend cost no more than $200. So I think that is an expense that I'm willing to part with because I believe this will truly aid my productivity. But of course, it's an extreme privilege to be able to do this on a weekend. Anyway, wanted to walk you through what I plan to get done this weekend. It's a quite ambitious plan. So I wrote it out last night onto this sheet of paper. As you can see, I stayed at Spring Hill Suites by Marriott's. Highly recommend if you're ever in the Madison area. It's really nice. I requested a high floor and they gave me their top floor. So for this weekend, I am planning on creating a lab plan for the next 6 months. I need to catch up on my planner. I haven't been on top of it since I went to California because I didn't bring it with me. So I would really like to catch up on all the things I missed, budget a little bit for February. Then we have 3 law school tasks that I need to get done, but that is the second tier of significance because the most important thing I want to get done today would be the lab plan for the next 6 months. And also an experimental outline for next week. So this is in continuation with my 6-month lab plan. So I can have an immediate plan as to what I'm going to do to show my mentor, because our weekly meetings are on Mondays. And then last but not least, I would like to work on the video outline of another video that I was doing. I'm digging through my video grave and I found footage from end of 2020 that I would really like to push out. Other supplies I had, we're going to make some Vietnamese coffee. I think this is cuppa cow in a peppermint flavor. I don't personally like it that much. It's okay. I assume like pour-overs, especially flavored pour-overs, are probably better if you do like a caramel flavor. I don't know. And then I have the orange juice that I brought from downstairs. It's surprising how now they actually still have like hot breakfast buffet. I thought that was a thing of the past, given the pandemic has been around for 2 years, but they had individually wrapped stuff, which is really good. And for this small space that I had, it's actually really, really good. Who knew? And then I have a few pages of committee meeting notes. I forgot to record the meeting. January, right? And I'm hoping to come up with a lab plan with these. At least I have all the committee members' requests, finishing remarks on here. Then we have a book, just in case I'm really on top of my shit and I get to do that. So this is On Freedom by Maggie Nelson. This is an impulse buy from the Minneapolis-St. Paul airport. I'm about probably like 15% in. I had never thought about valuing freedom as something that can be juxtaposed against having care for someone, which, given the current situation, this is a really timely read. We'll see. We might not even get to this weekend, but That's okay. I'm gonna make coffee and we'll just get right into work.
Keith, hit him with my slogan. You're right, I'm wrong, open wide. We're both eating everything. We're gonna eat everything. Well, we're gonna eat 20 things. Don't watch the old video. Your friends wanna watch a Try Guys McDonald's video? This is the new one, so we gotta make this real. That's true, that's true. Well, let's start off with the... it's like Lunchables for breakfast. Have they improved? They do, don't they? Oh, let's try it. Best and the worst thing. So, okay, that's good. That's a good compromise. I think the 1812, when the Titanic took her maiden voyage. Expensive Yankee Candle. Hands up its head. The smell is...
It's about 2 p.m. I started working after I took a very brief tour of the hotel and after breakfast, which was about 11. So it's been like a good 3 hours. I was really productive. So as you can see, I broke the section where the lab plan is into 3 smaller steps because I realized if I had gone into it saying that, oh, I'm gonna plan this, I will never be able to do this because it just seems so daunting. I finished most of my law school tasks because those are just very reading focused, so I don't necessarily have to use my brain as much. But I did finish the notes catch up, which is the reading. Oh god, please focus. Here we go. And also the one of the assignments for a class. So now I had just finished compiling all the notes from the dissertation committee meeting. So what I'm going to do, because I'm getting a little bit of a hotel room fever, even if it's only been 3 hours, I could technically stay here for a whole day, but I feel like that wouldn't be very healthy. So I might go outside, walk around. Maybe we'll go to this picnic point, which is by Madison, I believe. And it's kind of like a peninsula out into one of the lakes. I forgot which one. I think it might be Mendota, but I could be wrong. I thought maybe I should just go walk over there. I think it's about a 30-40 minute walk, which is not bad. Or should I drive? I'll think about it. After I come back, I'm gonna get something to eat because I haven't eaten anything since. Probably gonna I can probably try to get some boba. And then I will hunker down yet again to try to finish up the rest of the tasks. I do have the rest of the day, even into the night, to do this, so I'm not too worried. I'm pretty on track, actually. The main focus would be to finish the lab plan and also my effective communication class for law school. There's a memo that we need to write, and I really want to get that done because it's due tomorrow. And I also need to send it off to my peer review partner, which hasn't been a thing since college for me, so this is interesting. And last but not least, like if I have time after all that, maybe tomorrow morning before I check out, I'll work on planning next week's experiments as well as the video outline. Or maybe I'll get started on the edit of one of the videos for next week. We'll see. This is your check-in. I don't have any footage to show you because I'm literally just by the desk for the past 3 hours. I'm gonna gather myself and go outside. So, catch you there. Oh my god. I just saw that there was a streak of dried up shampoo in my hair. This is the epitome of not having my shit together. I can't think you can top that. Like, although in my own defense, it was shampoo from my boyfriend who moved away last year in May. he had this anti-dandruff shampoo that's just like nearly impossible to get off as much as I wash it. So it's been giving me this problem. I just didn't realize that I brought it here to Madison. Oh. Anyway, I think I got it off. Time to go, I guess. I fucking... God. Hello. Judging from the footage, you can probably tell that I chose walking. And it's honestly not that cold outside, just a little bit windy. But it's manageable. I'm sure it's manageable. The only downside is I forgot my gloves, so it's a little bit cold. So I'll catch you when I'm there. It's so cold. I'm not gonna step down onto the lake because I'm afraid, but this is so worth it. It's so pretty. All right, keep walking. Okay, I take that back. It's so cold. I'm red. Granted, my body's not cold, but like my face is frozen. Can't even talk now. Oh, also a funny story. There was a guy who I do not know walking behind me for a good 2 miles. Basically, he was following me for a good 2 miles, and I thought nothing of it because there are people on the trail, right? But then, God, it's frozen. But then he walked past me, and then half a mile ahead, he stopped there and he waited for me to show up. And then he started walking beside me. And at that point, I was just like, holy shit, what's going on? And I started speed walking, and I walked past him. And I just tried my best to walk as fast as I can and took another route back. And it seems like I have lost his tail, which is good. But I'm completely frozen. Goddamn. Alright. And we run into the little badger thing again. I'm still slowly defrosting. It was good. Although I made the grave mistake of not bringing my gloves and my scarf. My body is warm, but my face has lost 90% of its mobility. It's incredibly weird to talk, but in case my video was like really hard to hear, just wanted to recount the experience. So I went to Picnic Point, which is really close to University of Wisconsin Madison campus, and I had to walk down this really like long path to get to the start of the trailhead of what would become the Picnic Point. And as I was halfway through the point, I noticed that there was a man walking behind me. I thought, no big deal, there are other people on the trail. So I kept on walking. And not more than 5 minutes later, the guy got on to the right, walked past me. I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing to pay attention to. I don't know the person. What was funny was that right after he walked past, he started looking backwards at me every minute or so. At first I was like, he's probably waiting on someone who was behind me, because there were other groups of people behind me as well. But then later on I realized he was actually looking at me. My suspicious meter kind of ticked off. I was like, why is he looking at me? I don't know him. And I just started walking slower. As I walked and we were closing in on the end of the path, there was this stop sign for the traffic. And I thought maybe the dude will be past the stop sign by the time I get there. Oh, no. He stood there, he waited for me. I walked up and I didn't look up at him because I was like, holy shit, I don't want to give any sort of eye contact. And I just kept on walking. The dude started walking as soon as I walked past the stop sign. So we were walking kind of side by side. I was like, holy shit. So I started speed walking, pretending that I was on my phone. And then I thought I lost him. After I got onto the trail, I thought, this will be okay. I'm sure he's not on the trail. It'll be fine. I took a couple videos, a couple pictures. I thought, this is beautiful. But as soon as I turned back on one of the video points that I took, I saw the dude looking at me, mumbling something. So I was just freaking out. I was like, holy fuck, what am I supposed to do? I texted my boyfriend, and my boyfriend was like, this is why you don't go alone. But how is it our fault that women walking around alone should be afraid? Why is it our fault? I just don't. I don't want to get all social justice warrior on this, but how is it our fault? But anyway, I reached the tip of the picnic point, and I looked back, and the dude was there. He was looking at something else, and I was like, this is my chance. So there was another rather more discreet path back, so I just booked myself onto the less noticeable path. I was wearing sneakers, and it was all snowy and icy, but I didn't care. I was just like, I need to get out of here as soon as I can. After probably 10-15 minutes of just me half jogging, half speed walking, half trying not to fall on my ass, I looked back and there was no one. Yeah, I'm just trying to slowly defrost my hands and my face, and then we'll seek some food because I am starting to get hungry. It was a good break from the work, but I'm also itching to get back to work because I don't want to go outside tonight. It's so cold. Hello. So I just got in the car. It's cold as hell, I'm gonna turn up my heated seat and heated wheel. Thank God for those functions. And just wanted you to see how stupid I was. Here are my gloves. Here's my scarf. God damn it. But luckily, I feel about 60% defrosted. So we're gonna go get some food. Don't worry, I have my mask here. I am going to this restaurant called Karahi and Barbecue. So it is Pakistani cuisine. I saw a couple of my friends go there before, so I really wanted to try it out. And my boyfriend, who is Pakistani, recommended that I get barbecue. My brain is not functioning right now because of how cold I feel. So we're gonna go see. And if I feel warm enough, maybe we'll get boba. We'll see. Alright, let's go. Just got off from the restaurant. I was the only person in there. So of course I am too introverted to bust out my phone, my camera. But my boyfriend did FaceTime me, and here are some incredibly awkward and embarrassing photos to show you the good experience I had. I had the beef sheikh kebab with garlic naan. It was awesome. The spice of the beef was perfectly balanced with the very subtle bland naan, like bland in a good way. It has a very subtle garlic note, but overall just complements the kebab super well, and I was just having the time of my life with those dishes. I hope more people come visit them. I hope they get enough takeout orders or something like that, because like Saturday night I was the only one in there. But anyway, I still have some stomach, so I'm gonna get boba. I'm gonna get chonky, but that's fine. It's a weekend of focus, so I'm gonna let myself have fun in regards to food. There is a boba place right next to the hotel, so I'm gonna go there and pick up my order because I already ordered. Hello, I'm back. As you can probably see, I freshly showered. It's been about 2 hours and just got around to my boba. Got it hot, but it's cold now. But because the boba shop was in the mall, I walked around, found this super cute kitchenware store, and I have been looking for some things, so I got some things. I'll do like an impromptu kitchenware haul. I mostly just got a bunch of odds and ends, but first up we have this. This is a bamboo spreader. So I do have, you know, the usual cutlery, the usual knives and stuff, but I don't have something that's small enough that I could scrape out of the jars of peanut butter or like, what you call it, honey, for example. I know you have the special squirrely ones for that, but I thought this is more versatile. Then I got a silicone pastry brush. I do have ones with the actual hair-ish bristles, but those are not very long lasting because the ones that I currently use for my coffee is already peeling. So decided to go with an upgrade for the silicone bristles, and I can probably use this to make some roasted chicken as well. A ramekin! I don't know, I just really wanted to make oven mudcakes because as much as I like the normal microwave mudcakes, I feel like these ramekins are much more versatile. You can probably make creme brulee with it too, but still have to figure it out. I just feel like this is a staple everybody has in their home, but I don't, so might as well pick it up. They're only $4 a piece, so I think it's pretty nice. Last but not least, I have a 1.6 liter storage bin. So this, I bought this for my brown sugar that has been sitting on my counter rock hard for a month. I haven't figured out how to soften it. I have tried bread, it doesn't work. I have tried damn tea bag, it doesn't work. So I thought maybe it's the air circulation. So I might just transfer the block into this and then add a source of moisture and see if that helps. That concludes my very short kitchenware haul. Now that I have my boba on the ground and all my haul shared, I thought I would just get back into work. I have a few hours before I have to go to sleep. Hopefully I'll be productive. Sunday now, and I checked out. I didn't really take much more footage because I was dead tired yesterday after those many steps, but yeah, I'm meeting up my family friend for lunch today before I head back to Milwaukee. So just wanted to update you. I completed all the tasks except for the video outline. I got to plan everything. I finished planning the experiments for the next 6 months, and I got started on the memo. I didn't exactly finish, but I would consider it a success that I even started it. It was a very productive weekend, and I am so thankful that I got to do this, and can't wait for the next time whenever I saved up enough money for another one of these weekends. Right now it's back to grinding, but I'm excited for what's to come. I feel rested somewhat, despite all the physical expense that I had. God. Anyway, I'll talk to you when I talk to you again. Hello, it's me again. I just dropped my friend off at her apartment. We had Thai, Lao, Vietnamese food. It was actually really good. Like, the place was very hyped up, but the hype was well deserved. There seems to be a game going on at Madison, so the traffic is truly atrocious. I am just driving to Starbucks to pick up some coffee, so I could drive home without feeling too spent. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just run a red light right there. Overall, it's been a wonderful trip, and hopefully I'll get to do this again after I save up enough money for another weekend like this. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed this weekend with me, It's kind of like a whatever type of vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you when I see you again.